Speaking of fighting, speaking of old dudes fighting, Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. this weekend. What do you think of that?
Whew, interesting.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, I think not too crazy to me, because I know they're fighters, and a fighter is as long as a fighter knows that people want to watch, they'll get in the ring if the money is right.
Yeah. Well, Roy fought as recently as 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still ring rust.
Yeah.
Not as much as Tyson.
Right.
It's still ring rust. And so it's going to be interesting, man, because both guys are like not just champions, but they are Hall of Fame champions. Most people that I've heard talk say Roy's going to get ran through. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I think it's going to boil down to which one of them are more prepared.
Yeah.
That's what I think is going to happen. It's going to come down to who's more prepared.
Well, they definitely have different sizes. Roy's he's a legend. They're both legends, but Roy championed at 168 pounds, championed at 175, beat Ruiz he was about 200 when he won the heavyweight title, but he was never really like a big
He's
guy.
not a natural heavyweight.
Right. Tyson's a tank.
Right.
Physically, he's a different person. And I don't like that they're switching it to 2-minute rounds. That drives me crazy.
But how many rounds is it?
8 2-minute rounds.
Well, that just means more action.
Yeah, it does. But a guy like Roy, and one of the things that Roy said is that he wants to drag Tyson out. Like, he's like, if Tyson's going to beat me, he's going to beat me quick. He's like, I want this fight to go. He goes, I want to get him tired. And he goes, and I have much more of a chance to get him tired if he's fighting 3-minute rounds. He's like, we're grown men. And I guess the WBC was pointing to Julio Cesar Chavez. I think had a boxing exhibition recently. I think it was Chavez. It was some legend that was retired that had a boxing exhibition recently, and he was real tired. And their thought was, you know what? Instead of letting them get this tired, let's make them just fight shorter rounds. Mm-hmm. But Roy's like, well, this is like what women fight. The women fight 2-minute rounds. So shit got sexual. It's sexist, But he didn't. I don't think Tyson wanted 2-minute rounds either.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
What's up,
There's
Jamie?
some rules. Have you seen the rules for the fight?
Well, there's no judges and there's no
Celebrity
decision. Celebrity judges.
Yeah.
What kind of celebrities?
They haven't announced that yet.
Oh, Jesus.
And there's no winner going to be announced.
Well, there's going to be a winner if Mike Tyson connects on Roy's face, or if Roy connects on Mike Tyson's face
cut ends the
and
fight.
knocks him out. Any cut.
It says bad. If it's bad cut, it says, but
the fuck out of here with that. It should be a boxing match. These are legends.
They both get a belt when it's over.
Oh, no. We can't have participation trophies.
That's what it is. Yeah.
But what happens if someone gets knocked out?
There's no winner.
What if Tyson... Listen, if Tyson knocks him out, he wins. If Roy knocks Tyson out, he wins. This is nonsense. These guys... Listen, I think to get it sanctioned in California, they had to agree to some stupid shit. I guarantee you, when that... Ding! When that bell goes off, that is going to be a fucking fight. Mike Tyson is not fighting any exhibitions. Yeah. He's going to come bobbing and weaving, swinging death with each hand, and Roy Jones Jr. is going to be moving and throwing that nasty left hook and let the best man win. But that is going to be a fight. I cannot imagine those two legends are just going to move around. Like, if you watch Roy Jones Jr. hit the pads, have you seen him hit the pads lately? He looks fucking fantastic. He's fast as shit. His hands look amazing. Mike looks amazing. I mean, both of them look like they're taking this very seriously. I can't imagine a world where someone doesn't connect and some crazy shit doesn't happen.
Yeah. Man, this is one of those things, man. I got to see it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I got to see this, man.
Well, you were going to go, right?
Yeah, I was going to go, man.
I was going to go too. But I had Mike in at the last podcast. Mike's been on twice. He was on once about 11 months ago. And when he was on 11 months ago, he said he couldn't even work out. He goes, if I work out, my ego will get ignited, and then I just want to destroy again. I want to be the Mike Tyson of old. He said, I don't want to have nothing to do with that. That's my past. I'm done. Wow. Then he started, I think his wife called him fat, and he started working out. And he goes, and I started out with like 15 minutes on the treadmill. Well, next thing you know, I'm doing 2 hours. So he's doing 2 hours on the treadmill. He gets in tremendous shape. And then someone says, you know, would you box? He's like, oh, I'm not boxing anybody. And then they go, what about for $30 million? He goes, what? $30 million? And so he decides, is this today?
Is that what they're each
That's
getting?
just his shirt. I jacked.
Oh, wow.
Said he lost almost 100 pounds.
That's incredible.
How do
Yeah,
you-
he was probably pushing 300 pounds at one point. Not when I saw him. Not 11 months ago. He
No,
wasn't.
probably overall. I think is what
No,
I
he
meant,
was.
yeah.
But
Oh, he looks-
11 months ago, he was probably about like maybe 250 or something like that. So he definitely lost about 30 pounds. But so the distance between us is because he was so amped up. It was like a different human being. The first time we were smoking weed, he's relaxed. You know, he's got Tyson Ranch now. He's selling his own weed. By the way, strong as shit. His weed is like his punches. They're no fucking joke. So first podcast we did, we got barbecued. We had a great time. I'm like, holy shit, I'm getting high with Mike Tyson. Second podcast we did, he was so intense. And we were talking about like great conquerors and shit. He was talking about all these different things. And I'm like, I'm nervous in the room with him. Like he's so amped up. Like his forearms, you could see his whole body changed. Like he's got golf balls under this forearm muscle. He had just been training. And you could tell he's like Mike Tyson of old. His mindset, whether or not he's physically capable of it, his mindset is like the Mike Tyson of old. It was legitimately nervous to be in the room with him. Because I was just like, wow, like he's ready. He's ready to go right now.